Where's the off-ramp? When does this stuff stop?
So this representative, Shri Thanadar, he's exclusively...
It's fine.
He's exclusively posturing here is what's going on. Democrats, progressives believe that he is too much of a centrist for his district. And right now he's trying to posture himself as an anti-Trump Democrat so he won't get primaried, or that his opponents won't get support for being primaried. So the Justice Democrats, the same group that helped get AOC elected, actually put out their first endorsement right now of former Representative Donovan McKinney, who's actually running a primary against Shri, and he just announced it earlier today. So Shri here is trying to posture as more progressive and kind of fend off these leftists kind of nipping at his coattails. So I don't think he actually expects this to go anywhere, but he wants to look as though he wants to show the base that he is so-called fighting against Trump. Whether or not that goes anywhere, it doesn't mean anything, because what some Democrats want to see is a so-called fight. So that's what he's scared of, his upcoming primary challenge from the Justice Democrats.
Well, and I have to think that the general public is getting tired of hearing about how Trump is getting impeached again. I mean, I think there for a little while, it's like, oh, impeachment. Okay, well, it's just another week. Apparently, Trump is the only federal official to be impeached twice. But I mean, how many attempts have they had? How many times have we heard the media talk about that? I feel like it has to be like
If I'm a Democratic upstart, though, I am trying to impeach Donald Trump, or at least vocally saying so, because I think that's what the base wants. Not that that's what the majority of Americans want, but I think the Democrats wants to see at least some posturing, some sort of fight against Trump. And then the Democrats who aren't doing that will be primaried, as we're seeing from like the Justice Democrats, and you're hearing from people like David Hogg.
So it's your sense that this is actually popular with the base. Now, I understand the political operatives and the people that are that are politically motivated. Yes, but the average Democrat, is this what they want as well? Because I assume the average Democrat does want to see actual governance.
The average Democrat, yes, but the base of the party who's most encouraged and most willing to contribute to a campaign, who would want to work on a campaign, you want to see somebody who's fighting for you, right? You want the youth vote. That's sort of the direction I think we're going to. So, yeah, if you want to be an upstart right now, I think you're definitely trying to posture like that.
There's no average Democrat. It doesn't exist. When they did that poll, I think it was there were a couple different ones that showed that Democrat approval is at like 26%, and that's not congressional approval. The congressional approval is always low; it's at like 23. They asked people who the front runner was, who was the leader of the party. Number one was AOC with 10%. So there's no average. It is just a spattering of random mixtures of left to liberal nonsense. So the reason why this guy Shri is doing this, he's not going to get an article of impeachment through a Congress that's majority Republican, even by 2 votes. He's doing it because he knows whoever wins the attention can be the leader of the party. And he's taking an opportunity to try and build up his profile, knowing that ain't no Democrat stepping up right now to be the leader of the party. You got J.B. Pritzker coming out calling for mass uprisings, protests and riots.
In New Hampshire, too.
Yeah, at the same time, they're saying that he wants to run in 2028. They've got no leadership. Pritzker is not a leader. The best they can muster up. Look, this guy he's a C-list. He's a C-lister. Okay. No, you need the X factor to be president. You need to be a Donald Trump. Joe Biden didn't have it either, but the media won that campaign from him. Barack Obama had it. George W. Bush had it. Clinton definitely had it. This guy, the AOC, none of these people actually have it. Now, there's actually speculation that AOC wants to run for president, and that's the best they have to offer. So, thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.